Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Atlanta Dream. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Pass to Hahn. 4 on the clock. Here's Alema. They get it back. And that one's good. Hahn.
The long arms of Han Shu coming in handy there.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Brink. Sims. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Alaman. She's covered by Sims. Alaman with it. Pass to Howard. The three is up. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Now Sims. She's guarded by Alaman. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. A step back shot. And off the front iron and in it goes.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Outside Hayes. Alema. Pass to Howard. The tray. Ryan Howard with another miss.
A shaky first few minutes, 5 attempts with only 1 make.
Boston with it. Now here is Sims. She's guarded by Alaman. Now here's Hull. Fires from deep. Here's Boston. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Alema, she's covered by Sims. And here is Alema. Left side, Stevens. Looking to end the drought, and it's good on the layup.
Well, this is what you get with Stevens, right? A go-getter who wants to make an impact.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those to the Dream. Still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Boston. She's guarded by Stevens. Boston, no good. New York trailing here. Pass to Hayes. Outside Stevens. Stevens the screen. From the elbow. Howard. Here's Alema. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. And another shot. And Hahn puts it in.
You know, we don't talk enough about the touch of Hahn. Automatic around the bucket. She's more than tall. She's got great touch.
Now here is Sims. Boston. She's guarded by Stevens. Pass to Sims. Brink a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Hahn. Outside Hayes. Now here's Howard. There's the 3. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Azare Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Here's Boston. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line.
At the line for Atlanta, Aaliyah Boston. Shooting one.
One shot.
And the start of a new WNBA season is something we all look forward to, guys.
Yeah, even though we're in the beginning stages of this new season, I really like what I'm seeing so far from some of these teams.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It'll be interesting to see if the teams that have gotten off the hot starts, can they maintain that?
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Now here's Boston. She's got 5. It's stolen by Hahn. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Alemán. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Well, once she took off, the D didn't have any interest in getting in her way.
They did the right thing. Just give up the 2 points and move forward.
Just get out of the way. I would have got out of the way.
Boston sets a screen. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Stevens grabs the board.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Martin. Back to Stevens. Goes back up. Can't get the layup.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Brink. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
The defense pretty much helpless to stop that layup. Just too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Pass to Hahn. Here's Martin. And here is Alemán. Sinks the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Sims. Hold. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. That's in. She's got 2 made now, and she's shooting 2 for 3.
Strong response from Mitchell, one of the sweetest shots in the game. Kelsey has a great release.
Pass to Martin. Alemán. Here's Zandalasini. Hold defending. Now here's Alemán. Now Zandalasini. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Hole. Boston sets a screen. To the middle. And stolen by Azurá Stevens. And here's Zandalasini. Hole defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Martin. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Boston. Brink. She's covered by Hahn. Sims with it. Here's Boston. Hahn grabs the miss.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Alemán. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for Liberty.
So both teams making some changes here, and she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Atlanta has possession. 6-point game. Pass to Allen. It's Burton. Down low. Mitchell. And it's Alaman with the foul. That'll be her second foul of the game.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
Burton, she's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Mitchell, 5 to shoot. That one's off, still out of sync. Here's Martin, she's covered by Mitchell. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And so here's Atlanta. They trail by 6. It's good from about 19 feet.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Here's Martin. Looking for her first basket still in this one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harrison sets a screen. The 3 connects from three-point range.
Off to a strong start on the glass. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, you like their effort level here in the early going, and if you don't, oh well, because I like it. You know, they're just making things happen.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Liberty out in front, up by 7. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
And here's Burton. Pass to Allen. And here is Mitchell. Clock at 6. It's Burton. Over Hayes. Martin pulls it in.
Well, controlling the boards, they're +5 in that category.
Yeah, and look, rebounding, it's not a glamour stat, but you look at the scoreboard and you see the result.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Allen. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Zondelasini. She's covered by Allen. Inside. Pass to Hayes. Martin. Back to Hayes. Now Zondelasini. She's covered by Allen. Now Martin. For 3. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
It's Burton. Back to Mitchell. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dream able to keep the ball here.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Burton, and it's good from the elbow.
That is so tough to defend. She'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Martin. She has 6. Back to Hayes. Gustafson. First trip to the line for her here. And she makes the first.
Megan Gustafson. 2 shots.
And so she makes both from the line. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Mitchell outside. Burton, she's guarded by Hayes. It's Burton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Liberty.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Harrison. Back to Hayes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Makes a good team a great team. It's Hayes' intensity that gets her whole team going.
It's Burton. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Uhas. Isabel Harrison with some nice D. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Hayes with it. She's covered by Allen. Outside Hayes. She can't get that one. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Allen sinks the triple.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Timeout.
And the Liberty call time here.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Martin. Back to Howard. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
They're at about 50% for the game on their three-pointers, and they've only gotten better as this game's gone along.
Now Sims, outside Brink. Mitchell outside, fires the 3. And a great assist that time by Cameron Brink.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Pass to Stevens. Banked in off the glass.
Well, look, that's just simply a great move. She dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Outside Sims. Mitchell outside. Uhas sets the screen. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
To the wing on the left. Here's Andalasini. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we continue to watch the development of Dorka Uhas. And Brian, she's really starting to put the pieces together. You can see it.
Well, at 6'5", she has the length to do damage in every phase of the game. I just think it's going to be a slow build. She's already increased her range, and she's looking much more comfortable out there.
That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Now here is Sims. Here's Mitchell. It falls through, making her 6 for 11 in this contest.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Here's Martin. It's a 10-point game. Now here is Sims. Pass to Allen. Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
She
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Howard. Harrison the screen. Here's the three. And rebounded by Brink.
It's been that kind of a game for her, but look, the team is still winning, so keep your head up and just try to move on and be better from this.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 15. Outside Brink. Screen by Sims. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. That's in, and she's 7 of 12 now for the game.
She has been fantastic this quarter, and it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the opponent's lead right here.
And the Liberty call time here. And the Liberty making a change here. New York in the lead. Now Limon. 8 points for her. Pass to Hahn. Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Sims. Knocked away. And here's Burton. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Lets it go from deep. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D's struggling to take that away from them.
Now here is Hayes. Pass is on Delasini. Just 5 to shoot. Now Limon to stop the drought. Good on the three-point shot.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Here's Sims. Now here's Hull. Boston sets a screen. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Limon with it. She's got 11. Stevens the screen. From 11 feet away. Delasini. Second shot opportunity. Stevens, that's good.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Pass to Boston. Brink. She's guarded by Stevens. Outside Sims. Boston. That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Outside Hayes. Out to the right wing. Here's on. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Liberty up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to Central Court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Participants.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. It's been an absolute clinic out there by Kelsey Mitchell.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
The Dream Trail. Here's Sims. Mitchell up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston outside. Shoots the 3. New York with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Stevens. Howard, Cole defending. There's a screen by Stevens. And Ryan Howard with the trifecta.
Well, when Howard is knocking down threes, Ryan is unguardable.
Outside Sims. To the inside. Here's Brink. On grabs the miss. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Howard. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 18. Drops in the tray.
That 3 puts them well within striking distance, guys. She's had that shot working for her tonight.
You bet she has. I mean, look, the triple has just been her bread and butter in this ball game.
Howard with the ball. Cole defending. Howard inside. Alema. Pass to Hahn. Pulls up. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Atlanta with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, Mitchell's really in a groove tonight. She's not being shy at all about shooting the rock.
Pass to Hahn. Howard, Cole defending. Hahn with the ball. She's against Brink. Outside Stevens. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Boston with it. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. Hahn grabs the miss.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And it's in.
The teardrop. Hayes perfecting that shot.
And here the Dream. It's a 5-point game. Right side Sims. Down low. Hold. Missed inside. And so it's New York with it. Now here's Howard. She has 6. Stevens off target at the rim. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Sims with the bucket.
And how about the persistence from Sims? Fantastic at taking contact and still finishing off the play.
Talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
Now here is Sims. She's got 5. Pass to Boston. And it's Alleman with the foul. That is the 3rd foul so far.
First team foul. in for your Atlanta Dream, number 9, Rebecca Allen.
And Atlanta has possession. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sims for the tie. New York with the rebound. Now Limon. She's got 11. Here's Stevens. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Sims up top. She's guarded by Alamon. Outside Sims. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Now here's Howard. She's got 6.
More than just really tall, almost 7 feet. Hanshu is super skilled, can hit threes, and obviously just a menace defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Shoot 2.
And she can't get the first one. And she sinks the second. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here is Hayes. She's covered by Sims. And here's Zandalicini. Here's Hayes. Yes! And the foul!
Rebecca Allen.
It's on Allen.
Showing off some strength. Tiffany Hayes, not one to shy away from contact.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Good shot.
Sims with it. He has 5. Pass to Mitchell from downtown. New York with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead.
Hayes. She's covered by Sims. There's a screen by Stevens. Zandalicini gets it to go from downtown.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here is Sims. And she drops in the layup off glass.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Here's Zandalicini. The layup off target.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Boston outside. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock from outside the arc. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss. New York in the lead. Now Hahn. And here's Zandalicini. Martin. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot. Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Zondelasini. Here's Martin. She's covered by Mitchell. Now here's Stevens. Brink brings down the board.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Outside Sims. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Stevens. And here's Martin. Here's Zondelasini. She's got 8. Here's Hayes. Shot to stop the drought. Brink brings down the board. And they're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical moment in this game.
Sims with it. Brink. Mitchell outside. Boston sets a screen. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here is Hayes. She's guarded closely. Pass to Martin. Zondelasini. She's covered by Allen. Here's Hahn. No good on the triple. Atlanta trailing here. Now here's Mitchell. For the lead. Gets a three-pointer to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Dream out in front. They're up by 1. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Now Martin. Pass to Zondelasini. Guarded by Uhas. And here's Martin. 5 on the clock. Back to Harrison. And here's Zondelasini. She's covered by Mitchell. Hits the three-point bomb.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's the Shields. Gustafson with the rebound.
Those are just shots you hate to miss. An opportunity and a possession gone.
Now here's Harrison. She's covered by Allen. To the left wing, and there's the 3-second violation.
You can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, they really hurt.
26. D. Small.
Atlanta with the ball. Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Pass to Burton. Launches it. The three-pointer is on target.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Harrison, she's covered by Allen. Now Zondelasini. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Now here's Mitchell. She's tightly guarded. And here's Burton from about 10 feet out, and it's Smalls with the rebound. Here's Martin. The On the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. Burton. Out to the wing. Here's Uhas. And again, the Dream score.
Nice kick out after the D. It collapsed on her.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Harrison. Here's Zandalasini. Over to the left wing. Now Harrison. She's covered by Allen. And here's Smalls. Stolen by DeShields. To the paint. Allen. Great pass to set up the land.
Terrific pass from DeShields. A good teammate who understands the importance of sharing the rock.
Pass to Harrison. Gustafson with it. The three ball. And again, it's New York with a three.
3 points.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 1. It's Burton. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Uhas misses from short range. Now Zandalasini. Pass to Martin. Harrison, right wing. And here's Martin. Harrison, she's covered by Allen. Now here's Harrison. Defense right on him. Kept alive. Goes back up. Gustafson gets the bucket.
D got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Burton. DeShields with it. Covered by Gustafson. DeShields with it. She's against Gustafson. Mitchell, shot's good.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
And here's Martin. Pass to Harrison. Allen with the steal. Burton gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
New York making some changes. Now here is Sims. Pass to Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
New York trailing here. Outside Howard. Now Stevens. Stevens the screen. Inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Boston. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
A player you want to use in the pick and roll. Mitchell has great decision-making abilities. Made the right choice giving up the rock.
Here's Alema. Pass to Stevens. Howard with the ball. The three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Mitchell. Brink a screen. To the middle. Oh, and Han Shu says, get that out.
Using that impressive reach. Shu getting a hand on it.
Aleman with it. The second chance effort. Pass to Han. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
With an outstanding wingspan and a unique skill set, Sue can be a defender's worst nightmare.
Now here is Sims. She's guarded by Aleman. Brink's shot is off. And it's New York's ball. Alema, she's covered by Sims. Pass to Stevens. Now Howard, 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Mitchell grabs the board.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
To the inside. It's stolen by Han. To tie it up. Outside Stevens. Oh, they take the lead.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Now here's Mitchell. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Howard. Overhold. Howard, that's good.
What a big shot for Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
Now Mitchell. Can they get it? And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
First team foul. At the line for your Atlanta Green, Kelsey Mitchell. 2 shots.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points. Yeah, they'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Outside Howard. Passed on them on. Clock at 6. Now here's Stevens. She's guarded by Boston.
The inside a little too congested for her to get her usual touch on that shot.
Now Mitchell. Back to Boston. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
New York calls timeout. And here's Howard. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. It's on Leah Boston.
Taking it right to the rim. Howard doing her best to make a play.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Those are just some heroics at the stripe. A little bit of defense and they can put this one in the win column.
Mitchell outside. Outside Sims. The three. Can't get the three to fall. And so the big win by New York in a really tight game. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with the dramatic.